Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. So we're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot for this reading. I've had the bottom shuffle out of it, so I'm ready to go. Alright, so we're starting off with the lovely King of Swords. For me, the King of Swords not only represents Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but for me the King of Swords can talk about somebody who's in an industry where they have to use communication. We see the King of Swords with his sword held high, and for me that means somebody here is ready to have a conversation here. The King represents top of the suit, masculine energy. It can represent for me a lawyer, a doctor or surgeon, sometimes can represent somebody who works in the IT industry, but it's very much for me that, or sales, you know, where somebody really needs to speak up or make decisions around things here. So let's see what's going on. All right, so you're waiting for somebody to make some sort of decision here, or is this you needing to make a decision over something? Sometimes we can have sleepless nights. This is anxiety. This is going round and round in your head here. But you can be a little bit stuck in that energy. Yeah, because you've got to make a decision here with the Hanged Man. Maybe you have to see something from a different perspective in order to make a decision. But something here is calling you. Maybe you've had some sadness. This is a second opportunity coming through here. Part of your karmic destiny. Something that's going to bring you into the Ten of Pentacles energy. For some of you here, this may be somebody you're waiting on to make a decision about you. You know, sometimes we can be really sort of sitting in our own juices, stewing when we haven't heard back from someone. Could be a job here. It could be a relationship. But to me, this feels like you're waiting for something that you know that you need to make some sort of decision on. There is definitely a feeling here that it's very, very much part of your destiny, very much part of what you need to be doing. All right, let's have a really good look at this. Well, that is really interesting because that is in reverse. So we always honor the reversals. So the Ten of Wands is a card that talks about putting a burden down. It says you've been carrying this burden for a long time. You know, sometimes when we carry things around and we don't put them down, we end up getting a sore back from it. And that's sort of how this card always feels to me. But when it's in reverse, it feels to me like you're not putting something down that you need to let go of. So are you holding on to the stress and the anxiety of something that needs to be let go? Because that's what it feels like to me. All right, let's have a look and see where we're going. Yeah, we have a few reversals coming through here. I feel like you're hanging on a message here. You're hanging on some sort of action to be taken over something here, some sort of decision that needs to be made, some sort of conclusion that needs to be brought to you. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to make a decision about whether they want to be with you or not. It definitely feels that way with the Page of Cups in reverse. Could be Pisces energy. But we have a lot of wands here. So I feel like whatever this is, you've put a lot of time and energy into something. And now you're sitting back waiting for a decision. But I can't help but feeling here with this Nine of Wands that you're expecting the worst here. All right, let's keep going. All right, Seven of Swords coming through with the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. A lot of action here, a lot of movement happening. So whatever this is, it is about to take flight. You have been waiting. I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles, you've more than likely done a lot of work on yourself. You're feeling comfortable with where you are in life. There's definitely this feeling here that things are in place. I feel like you may be dealing with somebody who ghosted you here. You're waiting to hear back from somebody who ghosted you. They are coming. They're just taking their time. Could be dealing with a Cancer here. Somebody that you walked away from who walked away from you. And there's the Queen of Swords. So you have the King of Swords at the beginning and the Queen of Swords. So you're in separation from somebody here. You're definitely in separation from somebody that you're waiting to hear from. All right, let's go back because I want to put some more cards on this. I feel like somehow or another somebody cut you off, cut you clean, let you go. And there's been a lot of anxiety about this. You may have been trying to look at things from a different perspective, but I feel like you've been waiting and you're disappointed here. But there is definitely news coming through here that is part of your karmic journey that will bring you a lot of happiness here. But I feel like at the moment with this Page of Cups, 10 of Wands in reverse, you're waiting on a message. And the Nine of Pentacles says to me, you have to let this go and move on. I feel like I'm reading the before to the what's cracking reading this morning, which is quite interesting. It's the other way round. Yeah, it feels like you're waiting on communication here. I want to say to you, the communication is coming. This is from somebody you moved away from in the past, possibly a Cancer here. You moved forward from something. You cut something out and you moved away to save yourself, to bring yourself into some sort of balance. Whatever this was, you chose here. You chose to walk away, but it could be that somebody ghosted you and then you walked away from them. So they may have stopped contacting you for whatever reason. All right, so we have the Death card coming through with the Three of Swords. Yeah, the Nine of Swords coming back around again with the Three of Wands. All right, so advice from the universe. Let go of the pain. Let go of the hurt and pain. Make that change within your life because it's creating anxiety for you here. This is about learning to move on and just trust that the universe is going to bring you what you've been waiting for. You know, sometimes you have to let go to bring it back. Even from a psychological point of view, we always talk about this. And I heard a dating coach talk about it too. When you withdraw your energy, when you move away from somebody and you pull back your energy, somehow or another the other person feels that. I feel like it gives them the room to really think about what they want and where they're going. But there's definitely a feeling here of needing to let go of something in order for it to return. One more card. All right, there it is, the Offer of Love. So for some unknown reason here, you're hanging on to something that you need to let go of. It needs to be let go of. It's almost like you know this already. So if this is your story and you're still hanging on to something from your past, you have to trust that it is returning and that you are going to have what you want, but only after learning to let go of it. So let's have a look at an energy oracle card for this one. It was probably one of the shortest readings I've ever done there, which is quite interesting. All right, we're pulling one at random. The Temple Path, card number 12. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has in mind for this lifetime. This card is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world. Your family members, friends, angels and guides, all the loving spiritual helpers who long to assist you, call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. So if you're having trouble letting go and you're having trouble putting this burden down, ask for help. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.